Hey everyone, so we're going to talk about how to use Google Takeout Transfer. And I know some of you have heard of Google Takeout. However, I like the transfer. I think it does a little bit more when you are trying to transfer those documents. So this one's Google Takeout. I'm going to go over both real quick so that way you can kind of get a feel and then you can decide what's best. But you can decide more applications through the Takeout. And you can see right here is the checkbox. And then you're able to click all the ones that you want. And then you can transfer those to your next account. So you would just hit next step. And then you would decide, do you want to do this every 2 months for a year, or do you want to do this one time? And then you can decide what kind of file you want. Again, I don't like this one because it's like a zip file, and then you have to re-add everything, and sometimes it doesn't transfer back to the Google Doc that you might like. And so you just kind of have to think about that. And then you can also decide like how many zip files can almost your computer like handle. So this one is good if you're like wanting information from a certain application. The next one, the one that I am going to kind of go into more detail about, is this transfer. So with transfer, what you do is you type in where you want this information to go. So right here, I'm on an account, and maybe I want it to go to my personal account, or maybe I got a new job and I have it on this school's account and I want it to go to this school's account. Or maybe I'm a senior and I have it on my school's account and I want it to go to my personal account. All you do is you type in the new email where you want it to go. So like, let's say I wanted this all to go to info. And then you send the code. Once you send the code, you are going to verify, and then you start to pick what content you would like to transfer. So I would get an email to my to the email that you just sent it to. And then you would go ahead and verify, and then you have to decide, do you want all your Gmail to come over? Do you want your Google Documents to come over? What do you want to come over? And then it will start to transfer. Depending on how many documents you have in your drive, it can sometimes take a long time. Also, just kind of know that this might kind of unorganized things in your drive. So just kind of wait for the process to be over. You'll get an email that says, hey, the process has been completed. And when that happens, you'll know that the process is done, but it's those 3 easy steps. So type in the email where you want this account that you're logged into, where do you want it to go? And then you just type in the code that you got from your email, and then you decide, do I want my Gmail? Do I want my docs? What files do I want to go? And then you transfer it. Again, I've had it take sometimes 2 weeks, but that's because I have a lot of stuff in my drive. So just kind of be aware of all that information and think about what way you want to transfer. Do you want to use Google Takeout, or do you want to just transfer it? Again, I like the Takeout because it's taking all your Google documents and it's making like a copy of them, where in transfer, it's creating a zip file of it. So it's going to be like a Word document when you re-upload it to Docs. So that's why I like it. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know, but I think Google Takeout Transfer is your way to go. All right, guys, have a great one.